Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bianca if you're new here. Today I just wanted to film this very sultry, smoky look. I was inspired by Desi Perkins. She created a very similar look. Really wanted to create something fun and I was just very inspired by her. And if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then please keep watching. So jumping right in, I'm just lining the inner tear duct of my eye, and also I'll be tight lining. It's okay if you're messy with this because you're going to smudge it out and you go back and forth a lot anyways. So I'm just using this MAC pencil in the shade Coffee. You can really use any kohl liner that you have, whatever you have at home. And then I'm going to start making a wing on the outer corner and smudging it, running it along the upper lash line as well and a little bit on the lower lash line. And then you'll just take a brush and again smudge it out. Here I'm just taking a makeup remover wipe and I'm just cleaning up that line, making that wing really sharp, and then going and cleaning up anything that I think I want to make a little bit less dark. And you'll just see me doing this throughout the video, just adding more, cleaning up. You just kind of got to play around with it until you get the desired look that you're going for. Okay, and then next I'm taking the shade Knockout. This is from the Urban Decay Troublemaker palette, and I'm taking a smaller dense brush and just kind of smudging that around. And then I went in with that shade 7 and 7 and started buffing that in my crease right above where the liner is placed. And like I said, just going to go back and forth and smudging the colors and building up the pigment in the crease until you get the desired look you're going for, and just kind of play around with it. I did the other eye off camera. And then moving on to the inner corner, I'm taking this NYX pigment. It's an ultra pearl pigment, and I'm placing that on the inner corner of my eye. And then you'll see me also buff it in and mesh with the other color, the crease shade, the 7 and 7. I'll take that crease brush and I'll kind of blend that in as well so everything looks very seamless and blended. And then I decided to also wet the brush and dip in back to that pigment to kind of make it more metallic and to shine a little bit more. Okay, and then I decided to move on to face before finishing the eyes. I'm taking this Catrice Prime and Fine spray and spraying that all over my face. And then I'll be placing some argan oil. It's a highlighting oil, and I'm placing that on the highest points of my face and also putting a mattifying primer in my T-zone. Then for foundation, I'm taking the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation and I'm placing dots all over my face. Then I'll be blending out with a beauty blender. And I actually found when I do this, I end up putting less foundation on my face and it looks less cakey. So I really kind of enjoy this technique. As always, you'll want to blend down your neck because you never want that line seeing where your foundation starts and ends. and going back in with the Beauty Blender and further blending out. And to contour my nose, I'm taking this Rimmel Stick Foundation and just making my nose appear smaller, and then I'll follow up with some powder. Then for concealer, I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and placing that underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose and blending that out with the Beauty Blender. And to set underneath my eyes and the rest of my face, I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And moving on to bronzer, I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze and carving out those cheekbones, my forehead, and underneath my chin. You'll see me go back and forth a lot with the Beauty Blender. I find doing this, using the Beauty Blender, further blending everything out, just makes everything look really seamless and less cakey. For blush, I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Luminous Flush. I really love this blush. It has a really pretty sheen to it. For highlight, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder in the shade Mega Glow, and I'm placing that on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, on my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. Went ahead and placed my lashes off camera and using the Essence Mascara, the Princess Lash. And then for lips, I'll be lining with the NYX lipstick liner in the shade Sandstorm. Lipstick I'm using is the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Baddest Beige. That same highlight and running that along my collarbones, and that is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Perfect.